This is Sushil Kumar Adur. I am ready with my first video for views and reviews. Today I am going to do a book review that is Screw It, Let's Do It. This is by Sir Richard Branson, and actually there are two versions of it. One is this one which I am holding now, Life Lessons, and another one, Life Lessons and also Business Lessons. But I am doing the review only in lessons in life, that is, or life lessons. We all know about Sir Richard Branson. He is a business magnate, and he started as an entrepreneur. He is a British entrepreneur. He started way back in 1970s. Just at the age of 16, he started his career, which is very important. We can all get motivated by such things. Sir Richard Branson, we know his company very well, Virgin group of companies, in which he deals with many other subdivisions. So we all know Sir Richard Branson. I don't go much about Sir Richard Branson because you will get much of information about Sir Richard Branson in Google. If you go to Wikipedia, you will get everything about Sir Richard Branson. I am focusing mainly on the book which is by Sir Richard Branson, Screw It, Let's Do It. It is a wonderful book, especially for youngsters. They can get motivated, they can get inspired by the way Sir Richard Branson speaks in the book. And this is, he has covered it with a very magnificent language, that is very simple language. Even you don't require a dictionary while reading it. It is a very simple language. Even college students, university students can easily read it out. There is absolutely no problem. I highly recommend people to go for this book. You can get it in any reading store or online, and there, as I told, there are two versions. One is which I am covering now, Lessons in Life. Another one, Lessons in Life as well as Lessons in Business. Whoever are interested, they can go for Lessons in Life as well as Business. But if you are interested only about simple life lessons, then you can go for this book. And first it was published by Virgin Group only way back in 2006. Whichever I am holding now is Indian version of it. And if we go through this book, there are 9 chapters covered by Sir Richard Branson. 9 chapters excluding introduction and epilogue. So there are exclusively 9 chapters. Each one of them are very important, and you can get inspiration from each of the topics which he has covered. There are some fantastic things which Sir Richard Branson has told, and I think we should follow them even in our life, so as to make our life also meaningful and good one. So I just give some glimpse of the book, some important aspects which Sir Richard Branson has covered in the book, and other things you can read it, and you can fluently read it one by one chapter. You get interest as you go on reading it. That is important aspect of any book. You must get interest. If I don't get interest, then I don't read that book. So Richard Branson has maintained that throughout the book. He has made the reader captivated by his words and his sentences. So in the introduction itself, he has told that I don't sit and daydream. Daydreaming, we all know. We just daydream and forget it. He says that I don't daydream, but whatever I dream, I make that as my goal and I do it. This is very inspirational. So I say that youngsters must go through this book. I just give some glimpses like this here and there. I cannot cover entire book what he says. So, but with those glimpses, I hope you can go for this book. And the first chapter itself is just do it. He says that just go and do it. Never think that it is not possible from my side. So that's what he has started with. I won't say no to anything. I find more reasons to do the things than not to do them. This is very important sentence what he has given here. I can't do, and another thing he says, I can't do this because I don't know how to do it. And that's what many a times we think that I can't do something because I am not knowing it. But he says that you try to understand that and then do it. Never say, I don't know how to do it. So this is the first chapter, and I cannot, as I told, I cannot give everything. And by the age of 16, he started his own magazine called Student. And another thing he says, I was not at all good in studies. I was unable to crack the exams, but there was an essay competition. I took it as a challenge, and then I appeared for that essay exam, and nobody believed, but I stood first in that essay. Because of that, I got motivated to start my own magazine called Student. So he started his own magazine, college magazine, at the age of 16, just 16. He only edited everything. He only sold at the gates because there was no one to help him out. So he did everything, and that Student magazine got response later, and he continued with that with good response. So that's what he says. Even I was not good in the exams, even then I could start a magazine. And he says, I always tell the people, start something which with all the preparation. Don't start anything hanky-panky. That is another thing which he has advised. There are many things like this. One important thing what I liked, he says, life is too short to be unhappy. Waking up stressed and miserable is not a good way of life. So forget it. If anything which you do steals your sleep at night, that you must not do, he has clearly mentioned. So we must understand with such great people how to lead our life. And in another way, he has told, because of that essays, I could get lot of motivation, and then I could start my magazine, and further I got motivation to start Virgin Music in 1970s. We all know now Virgin Music was a huge thing in 1970s and 80s. It conquered whole music industry in 1970s and 80s. And another example he quotes for motivation. His grandmother, even in her 90s of age, she was extremely cheerful in her life, and then she learned how to play golf, and also she read the book A Brief History of Time. We know Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking, and in the age of 90s she read Brief History of Time. He tells all these things to motivate the people. There are many such things which I cannot quote entirely, and sometimes what he says, some mistakes we always are committed to do. Sometimes we think that they are very great mistakes, and later we see that as time passes they are not that great. We can all heal up with those mistakes also. So there are many such things which beautifully Sir Richard Branson has quoted. There are altogether, as I told, 9 chapters. All chapters are with simple language, understandable language. You don't require, as I told, a dictionary with you while reading. So please go for it. It is a wonderful book which we all can easily read. And that's what, as I told, in the last chapter he has told, never do anything if it means you cannot sleep at night. This is a very significant message what he has given. And at the end, after 9 chapters, there is epilogue. And in the epilogue, he has given some important things. He has quoted it as, every lesson I have learned has been a direct result of these tests. They include. He has given few tests. In the epilogue, he has mentioned, starting once again with just do it. There are different tests which he has undergone, and with which he has learned how to lead the life. That's what he has covered throughout this book. And this book is just about 120 pages, which we can easily read whenever we get time. 120 pages including introduction and epilogue. So therefore there are all small chapters which we can easily cover up every time. There are no big chapters included because it is having only lessons in life. Lessons in life and lessons in business, I think it is having another 5 chapters more. Here those chapters he has cut down and he has made lessons in life. So it is a wonderful book. You can easily read it. I highly recommend this book because it is quite inspirational. And also I highly recommend it for college students and university students or research students to go through this book. And also it is very important how he has gone through his life. I cannot cover everything. Initially he started Virgin Music, then after that he also started Virgin Atlantic. Virgin Atlantic was the airways. He took directly with British Airways, how he fought against British Airways, because British Airways always tried to pull him down, but he conquered that also, and he started Virgin Atlantic and Virgin Airways. And he was very crazy in his in life initially. In hot air balloon he traveled Europe, America, and from Japan to America. So all these things are very inspirational in one or the other way, so we must read it. Once again, I highly recommend it. You can easily read this book by Sir Richard Branson. Thank you very much. I hope this gives some idea about this book. I can understand that it cannot give entire idea about the book, but at least some glimpses of the book I think it has given, which may be helpful for you to read the book. Thank you very much. And if you have liked this video, please like the video and please subscribe my channel. Thank you.